Hello everyone, Tina here. I hope you're having a fabulous day. Thank you so much for joining me. Today we're going to create a project for Newton's Nook Designs. There is some brand new items over at the shop, part of their June release. And this is a few of them that we're going to create a card with today. Now this is called Buns Out. It's a 2x3 stamp set and I fell in love with it. I don't know what it is about burgers, but I love them. And that one has sunglasses, so it makes it extra cute. There is a coordinating die to go with that 2x3 stamp set, which makes it nice for die cutting out. And we're going to use that to create our card today. Now this stencil is pretty neat. It's a stencil set. You can see here there's two pieces. It's called it's the Retro Sun and Palms stencil set. They're great on their own, or they're fabulous together to create a beautiful sunset. And there's also lots of ways that you could use this because the palm trees are spread apart, so you can get different scenes with the stencil set, which makes it really nice. We're going to go ahead and dive in and do some stamping. I'm stamping on some alcohol marker friendly cardstock. We're going to take our burger with the sunglasses, ink him up with some Memento Tuxedo Black ink. It's an alcohol marker friendly ink. And then we are going to color in our image with Copic markers today. I did leave the coloring in case you guys want to know the colors I use, but coloring is pretty basic, guys. We're going to flip our cardstock panel around and stamp in the other corner and stamp another image. We're actually going to stamp another image, so we have 3 in total. This way, if I wanted to put one on the inside, I could very well do it. Or I can make a quick and easy smaller card, which is nice. So there's our sweet little burger. I'm going to zoom in, play a little music while I color, and then when I am done coloring, I will catch you back. Okay, coloring is all done, and isn't it just the cutest thing? There's a happy face on there too, guys. So cute. We're gonna go ahead and take our die. It's sold separately, but it's nice that there is a coordinating die to go with our 2x3 stamp set. I love that. I'm gonna cut this image out 3 times. So even though we're gonna use just 2 for our card, we'll die cut them out, and they are good to go. We'll just line them up, and then once we have our burgers with sunglasses die cut out, we're going to set these aside and work on our background. So I have a panel that measures 4 by 4. It's square. We're going to make a square card today. I added a little tape behind it just so it sticks to my craft mat. But we're going to start off by taking our first stencil. Now I already added pixie spray behind it. If you guys do not know what pixie spray is, it's a spray that leaves a repositional tackiness behind it, and it's great for stencils. That's what I added behind it. Next, we're going to take some squeezed lemonade. We're going to use Distress Oxide inks to create our background. Squeezed lemonade's a nice, vibrant orange. We're going to color in the entire circle. There are lines on the stencil too that help you position it center, and use it as a guide too for adding your palm trees, which makes it really nice. We're going to go ahead and add our squeezed lemonade. We're going to do an ombre effect. So I'm going to bring in another oxide ink. This is Wild Honey. It's like an orangey yellow color. We're going to add that, going about a third of the way up. Kind of blending them both together here. Once we have our Wild Honey, I wanted to bring in a red. So we're bringing Candied Apple over, and we're going to add some nice red to the very bottom, which when you add it to the yellow makes it an orangey color, which is really nice. But it's like a perfect sunset color combo. I'm going to bring in my blending brush that's the orange and blend the lower two together. And I'm actually creating like a U with it, kind of bringing that candied apple up along the edges just to give it a more dimensional look, a roundish look. And it worked out perfect. So that is our sun, which is pretty fabulous. You can see it centers beautifully. And now we're going to go ahead and take our palm trees. You can see there's birds on here. There's a single palm tree. I'm going to use the two palm trees that are together. They'll fit perfectly off to the left of your sunset. And I did put pixie spray behind this also. We're going to line them up, tack them down, and then I'm going to go ahead and use some Post-it note tape and cover up that palm tree that's on the right, just so I don't get ink on it. And then I'm going to bring in some finger daubers, and we're going to create a palm tree with a couple more oxide inks. This is Vintage Photo. It's going to work perfectly for our palm tree trunks. I'm actually going to mask off the top part of our palm trees. This way I don't get that brown on our leaves. That's the great thing about the oxide inks, is they layer over each other. So even though there's stripes in the background, if I add my Vintage Photo dark enough, you can't even see the lines behind it. Although I have to say, the lines would not be a bad thing on your palm tree, because you know how sometimes palm trees has the lines on it. So that's not a bad thing. But I covered it with my Vintage Photo. Next, we're going to bring in, I have two different shades of green. I have Twisted Citron, which I thought was too light. So I brought in, to go over it, my Mowed Lawn for the palm tree tops. And then we have some beautiful palm trees. I'm going to do a reveal here. Let's grab the top. Pull this over, and isn't that a quick and easy background? I mean, you can make a quick note card set in a flash. So if you need a quick gift to give, I think this stencil set is nice because you can mass produce these little palm trees. I'm going to go ahead and add some tape to my card base, which is 4 1/4 by 4 1/4 inches. We'll add our panel directly to our card base right in front here, making sure it's centered. And then we're going to stamp our sentiment. In the small stamp set here, there's a sentiment that is so adorable. It said, "Sun's out, buns out," which just makes me smile. I stamped that kind of overlapping the larger palm tree here. And then we're going to pop up our burgers. We're going to have a boy burger and a girl burger in the sunset here. We're going to make them a little bit wonky on our little scene. We'll just remove the release paper and add them, kind of overlapping on the corner here. So sweet. And then what we're going to do, you see, you could put your burger on the inside. I'm not going to do that for my card. I'm actually going to make a smaller card, but later. But I'm going to take my white gel pen and fill in those sesame seeds, and I love that they're good size because you can actually fill them in with your white gel pen. Sometimes going over small areas with your Copic markers, you get ink in them. So this is nice because you can actually color them in. I decided to bring in my RV10, and we're going to rosy up the cheeks of our burgers. It is a sunny day after all. And then we're going to go ahead and add a little sparkle to our sunglasses with our sparkle pen. And then we're going to add a little bit more dimension and shine going over our sunglasses with our Journey Glaze. Journey Glaze is like a glossy accents, and it's just a little bit more runny. After we have this complete, we're going to go ahead and bring in some clear sequins, add a little sparkle to our summery sunset, and then that finishes off my card for today, guys. I hope you get a chance to check out the brand new June 2021 release over at the Newton's Nook Design Shop. It is super fun, and I know you will love it. Have a great day. Thanks for stopping by. We will see you again real soon. Bye-bye.